Hey guys, SmithCity here for SmithCity Product Reviews. Well, I'm here with Lindemans Kriek Lambic beer. It has been opened, but I've put the cork back in it for reviewing purposes. I bought it for my wife, lovely wife, who I originally picked it out of the fridge and thought it was their raspberry version. My wife doesn't like cherries. Reminds her of a cherry medicine that she had as a kid. So I'm doing this standing up because I don't want to put red liquid all over the bed, because that's what'll happen. So I'm just using a wine, because it's got a cork, wine bottle opener. I'm going to just quickly get this stuck in there. Then I'll get the bad boy open. Let's see if I can do this one-handed. There was a little bit of smoke when I opened it to begin with. Now that it's open, I'll change camera positions. Put that down. And here we are. So yeah, I haven't done many bottled reviews on my channel, but I do look forward to doing many more. So yeah, this is Lindemans Kriek. I assume that's how you pronounce it. If it isn't, I like the word, so I'm going to keep saying it like that. It's 3.5% ABV. It says Anno 1822. It's got a whole bunch of different language, Belgium language on there. Trying to read anything else they can make out. Not really, other than the good old a pregnant lady there, unable to drink this. And we'll just authentic Lambic brewery for 6 generations. We'll just get into a glass and we'll see how we go. Then I'll get cracking to watch the footy. Look at that. Look at the colour of that. Ho-ho! Look at that bad boy. Heavily carbonated. It's not going to really have a good head. I can already guarantee that that's not going to have a good head. Smells strong. I can smell the cherries from here. Look at that carbonation. Look at that carbonation sticking to the glass, and you can see it just firing up there. So the head's gone away pretty quickly. I'm just going to get stuck into the aroma, guys. I'm going to push this down a fraction. Get that back focused. Oh, that smells amazing. So if anyone doesn't know, see if I can pinpoint this right. Dr. Pepper. Got Dr. Pepper tattoo there on me. Dr. Pepper, I absolutely love Dr. Pepper. It's acquired taste. Either you like it or you hate it. There's no in between. And so I think this is probably going to be similar. Either you're going to like this or you're not going to like it. So sort of a mixture between like fresh cherries and also that like glazed cherries that you can get, like that you can put on top of desserts and stuff. So like a little bit of a mixture of both, I think. Cheers. You sneaky son of a gun. That's what it looks like, guys. Cracking colour. For something that's 3.5%, this has got a lot of flavour. It's very tart, like a dessert tartness cherry. So through the aroma smell, I did get a little bit of that glazed sort of packet cherry, but it actually tastes, for me, it tastes more like your fresh cherries. This is fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. Lindemans. I know they make a really good raspberry one, if my memory serves me correctly, drinking at Oscars, who used to be run by Brad, who now owns and runs Hard Road Brewing in Bayswater. I have done a few of their beers, and I do remember having this raspberry version at his old place in Oscars in Belgrave. I'm fairly sure it was Lindemans, it was raspberry, but I'll definitely make sure of that after I do the review. So yeah, it's not thin, as you can see. It's got no head, but I wouldn't say it's thin. It's got quite a nice mouthfeel to it. It is quite tart. It's not overly sweet. Hard Road Brewing, I did get a growler of their cherry beer a little while back, and that was more smoky. And the more you drank it, like different elements of like the smokiness and the sweetness and the tartness of the cherry came through, where this is just straight in your face tartness. I wouldn't say sour, but if people have eaten cherries, there is that quite a nice, not a zing, but just a tartness through the bite that you get with having fresh cherries, and this is exactly what this is like. In terms of packaging, the way that the bottle's set out, having the cork in, and this sort of red meshy type champagne contraption over the top of it makes it look and feel like a big deal, which is probably one of the main reasons I picked it out of the fridge at Cork the Liquor, which probably didn't make me look at it all that intently to get the raspberry one, which they didn't have, but I'm kind of glad I picked this up in the end. But yeah, nice bottle, packaging, really good. Obviously, you can see the cherries right there. I was in a mad rush after work that I just looked at it, Lindemans, saw it was red, and thought, okay, that's their raspberry version. Picked it up without looking, grabbed some other beers, and then I was out, bang, straight home. Price, can't remember how much it cost, but I bought a 4-pack of IPAs, one amber ale, and this for like $44. So I don't think this would be too expensive out of a lot of them. 19 was probably, yeah, I wouldn't think it would be any more than $12, but I could be wrong. I'm just sort of guessing that at the moment. Drinkability, the fact it isn't sweet, I definitely could drink a few of these. The fact that it's 3.5%, definitely drink a few of these. in terms of drinking more than a few, I think there's probably an element where you'd sort of get a little bit over the cherry taste. We'll go for a rating, guys. I'm going to have to give this a solid 8.5 out of 10. Solid 8.5 out of 10. I actually prefer, like, this is my preference. I actually prefer this over their raspberry one, but if my memory serves me correctly, and I'm fairly sure it does, but if I'm wrong, well, then I'm wrong. But if Lindemans do a raspberry version of this, and you don't like beer, you're not a big beer drinker, or you despise beer, or you do not like beer, but you like raspberry, buy the raspberry one, because you will not be disappointed. And before you go, but no, I just don't like beer, Michael. What are you trying to do? Just try to get me to drink beer. The raspberry one you'll actually love. My lovely wife, Kaz, she hates beer. Or it has to be particular on a whim, or it has to be something that tastes completely different to beer. And the raspberry one she really, really enjoyed. So yeah, if you're not a beer person, really do look out for the raspberry version. If it isn't this brand, well, then I'm going to have to do some research and put it in the comment section of what it actually is, but I'm fairly sure they do. So it's an 8.5 from me. Hope everyone has a good evening. Hopefully Saints get a win tonight over Richmond. And I'll leave you guys be and catch you on the next one.